as women, there are two things we want, and it goes back to that entailment of trust I was just talking about. Okay, we want to feel safe from the world with you, and we want to feel safe with you. So this is where the bad boy thing comes in, right? Like if you're a gangster, right? Like we know we're safe from the world, but are we emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically safe with you? We need both of those things to be secure in a relationship, to trust our partner, to be the man that he can and should be. So when when I looked at Khalil, the first conversation we had, I said, I've been married twice and I've had husbands, but never have I ever once had a partner. And he's always come through on that because I've always been able to trust him.
Justin, really?
Listen to me. Listen, y'all. Listen, my parents, the first time they saw a picture of him, they're like, he's a big, scary Muslim. Wallahi, I swear that's what they said. Because they're Islamophobic, bless their hearts. They just don't know any better. So, because they refuse to find out better. But anyway, y'all don't know. He's such a good man. He's such a good man. And
we can tell through the nur that's emitting from his face. Oh, now he hit his face.
Justin, come back.
No, don't do that to him. But he's such a good man. And I think, I mean, he knows me and he knows the things I've been through and vice versa, the things that he's been through. And to, I think, be able to look at our partners. And at the end of the day, he knows that if I feel like for 1 second I've embarrassed him on a stream, I will literally lock myself in the room and cry. Right? Don't do that. And if, and it's just because
I want to encourage you though, real quick. Like it is the prerogative of every man to be embarrassed in front of an audience when compliments are thrown his way. Men cannot take compliments positively,
especially from their wife.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't even talking about that. I was just talking about because I get really sassy.
I was saying, like, look, he'll appreciate it. He just can't publicly admit that he appreciates it because if he publicly admits that he appreciates it, then he loses man points.
Come on, now you're making it more awkward. You know what I mean? You're like trying to assess the psychology behind it.
No, I can read him better. I can read him like a book, so he doesn't have to do much for me to know where his mind's at. And I don't know. I think it's back to what he said is when you have a man worthy of submission, even the most, because it what was that song? Faith Hill said, "Ooh, I love the way you love me." Like that. Well, that is it. That is it. The way that a man loves his wife, either directly or indirectly, correlates to her willingness to be submissive.
My wife's all right. She's okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay, I think Khalil wants us to let's change the topic now. Let's talk about.
Well, I was actually gonna put up my thing because we're.